Hey everybody, Jason Moser here, analyst with Motley Fool One. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Ask a Fool. Today we are taking a question from Seth Fuller, and Seth asks, why should amateurs buy individual stocks when the market is mainly driven by institutional investors? Shouldn't we just buy mutual funds? And Seth, I think you've sort of keyed in on a question that a lot of people have. And it's not to say that you shouldn't necessarily buy mutual funds, but there are certainly questions you have to ask yourself when considering mutual funds. You want to know who's managing the fund. Are you okay with having no control over what they're investing in? What's the historical performance of the fund? And what are some of the buried costs? You know, some of these costs are very, they're hidden in that fine print, so to speak. Some funds have front-end loads when you buy. Some have back ends when you sell. Some have 12B-1 fees, which can certainly reduce the net asset value of the fund. You want to look for a no-load fund which doesn't charge any on the front or the back end, and making sure that they cap the fees, the 12B-1 fees that it can charge. Those are ideally the kinds of funds that you want to look for because it'll help minimize those costs. One way you can look and compare is by looking at the expense ratios of funds, and always look at their average annual total return in order to get an idea of how the fund performs over time. So it's not to say that you should or shouldn't buy mutual funds. We also believe, though, that our foolish style of investing offers investors a chance to do better than most mutual funds while avoiding many of those fees. And at the same time, we're investing in some of the greatest companies of our time. At the end of the day, most investors will own some mutual funds simply through a retirement plan or something similar. I, for example, own shares in a handful of funds myself through my retirement plan here at the Motley Fool. And it's all part of the bigger picture, and our goal is simply to make you aware of all of the options out there. So it's a good observation, and thanks for posting the question, Seth. For more information, make sure to check out Fool.com.